Transform here. Today we've got a special car for you. We've got a Ford Fiesta ST, and as you can see, it's not stock at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to Matty. He's the owner of the car, and I'm going to go for a POV drive. The weather conditions are not the best, but like I said, stay tuned because it's going to be a sick video. We've got a lovely Ford Fiesta ST here, and we're joined here with Matty. Matty?
Hello, is alright?
So Matty, just tell me a little bit about your car and tell me the build that you've done on the car.
So I've owned this about 3 or 4 years now. I mean, I'm only 22, so insurance is always the killer in the UK, as you know. So there wasn't a lot I could do at first, but now I'm getting a bit older, it's alright. So it's a stage 2, so it's about 245 at the wheel, 265 wheel maybe. But it hasn't been dynoed, so I'm not too sure. This setup is purely on track, so I'm not a power chaser number. I don't care about numbers. I'd rather the car was running healthy. You'll probably find that out from the car. It's on 107k, so I'm original flywheel, I'm original gearbox, I'm original engine, you know, but when you open the bonnet you wouldn't think that.
So what we'll do is we'll just talk about the exterior first of the car, because I'm just appreciating how it looks, and it looks really nice. So just tell me, Matty, what have you done to the exterior of the car, and then we'll move on to the modifications.
To be honest, what haven't I done? It's pretty much all kitted out. So on the bonnet you've got the colour-coded washer jets. So they're usually black, but they're all colour-coded.
Just little touches like that, honestly.
The headlights were split and done. They don't actually use halos, they just look like eyes. I thought it was a bit more of an aggressive look, and I didn't really want the halos on all the time, because if they failed I'd have to strip them again and all that kind of stuff. And the blacks have been all kind of kitted out in a fully black. They obviously have the DRLs as standard, so they're just all factory fitted, but when you turn the headlights on they actually auto dim, just for the headlights. On the front, the bottom grille, it's actually a cruise sport grille. There's not many available anymore. The company went bust, so I was very lucky to get my hands on it, and then I've resprayed it and redone all the bits to it. It's obviously on the TRC front splitter, because I just had to get a quick one because I kind of ripped it off because it's that low.
No, so that front splitter, you got that installed or did you do it yourself?
I did it myself. So everything on this car pretty much did myself, apart from the mechanical stuff like timing belts and stuff, where I've got a very good mechanic that helps us with the stuff. Obviously wing mirror caps, you've got your carbon there. It's not genuine carbon, just the plastics, but I'm not paying the price of genuine carbon.
But to be fair though, they do look really nice as well, because you can tell the difference between like obviously cheap duplicates and stuff, but that actually looks really good quality as well.
When I got them, they were quite dim, so I actually sanded them back with a very high fine sandpaper and then re-lacquered them, so you know it came out a bit more better.
So you can tell that this guy knows what he's doing, because look at the passion that he's putting into the car. Matty, I just want to say, in regards to the seats, do they come standard? Because they look absolutely gorgeous, seats.
Yeah, so they are the standard seats. They've got the heated looms and everything in them, but it was an optional extra. I think if you wanted them from factory, it was about 750 quid. So when I was looking for the car, that was what I wanted. I wanted the molten orange paint with the orange seats. Usually though, I do actually run bucket seats and harnesses, so I do have a cage setup and stuff that I usually put in, but I've took it out for the winter with the harsh roads and stuff. But it is usually a track car, which is why, as you can see, I've got a cool work shifter in there. That's the highlight of the car. Like,
oh, look at that, guys, honestly.
So basically it's 80% shorter than what a standard throw would be. So it pretty much helps us keep up with all the golf balls and stuff.
That looks unreal.
Like when the Piper.
And in regards to the wheels, are they?
Yeah, so they're obviously not standard. You've got your team dynamics. I mean, it's one of the most common wheel on a Fiesta, and the reason for it is they're a brilliant wheel. I think per corner it's about 4 kilograms without a tyre.
Really?
So they're very light. In terms of brakes, obviously they're standard brakes as well. They've just been painted a yellow, which again I did myself. Not the best job in the world, but it looks better than the red. I'll
tell you what, well, I'm really impressed with this car. Like I said, this Ford Fiesta ST just looks the part. Like with the red and the black, it just contrasts really nice. So to the exciting part now, Matty, do you just want to tell us about the modifications that you've done to this car, so other people that have this can either aim for something like this as well to go to stage 2?
Well, for stage 2 you need an exhaust, which has to be, it's probably better to do like a 3-inch or a 275. If you want more loudness, go for a 3, but if you wanted a bit more raspy, 275 is probably better. You need an intercooler, so you can get the small ones at the bottom, which are AirTech stage 1, 2, but if you're going to go all out, just go for the stage 3 one, because that'll be capable of 340 horsepower. You don't need to do anything to your turbo, so entirely stock turbos are absolutely fine, but it is recommended that you get an induction kit at least.
Yeah.
For a stage 1, you get probably about 230 horsepower.
Yeah.
All you need for that is a map. You can actually run that with standard internals.
So what was the actual brake? I know you said real horsepower, but for all the viewers that don't know about real horsepower, what's the brake horsepower on this
Probably
car?
about 260.
260.
Yeah.
That's nice, especially in a
on the
light car as
standard
well.
turbo, but I mean, people are probably going to say that's quite high. You know, you can only get 245 on a standard turbo. But that again, that I'm going off flywheel here. I'm not going off.
Of course. Right, Matty, if you could just start the car, let's have a little.
Yeah.
Matty, if you could just start the car, and then we can just hear the noise of the car as well.
Yeah.
So I'll just get to the back of the car, and then we can have a little listen. Check them exhaust tips out, man. It looks really nice from the back as well. That sounds unreal. I did not expect it to sound like that. That sounds gorgeous. Matty, just want to just give that a rev one more time? Unreal. So Matty, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a drive in this lovely car. So all the viewers, like I said, it's a really nice car here. So we're going to go for a little drive, see how it drives. One thing I'll definitely say about this car, Matty, I'm going to be truthful, I did not expect it to drive like this and feel like this, and you've smashed it.
I get that.
This car is unreal. I really enjoy it.
Because everyone thinks it's just a standard, it's just a Fiesta ST. That's the most thing I get.
Yeah.
It's just a Fiesta ST, but until you've driven it or until you've been in it, you can't come complaining.
That's what I'm saying. You can never judge a book by its cover. Like I said, even when I lift up the engine bonnet, it looks ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It looks really nice. And the handling on this car is really good. Like I said, Matty just drove a bit respectful. Like I said, we haven't crossed any 70 miles per hour or anything like that. But honestly, the way it handles is just amazing. There's a little Golf R there as we drive past.
But like I said, I mean, I do a bit of, Rival Motorsport in Newcastle. If you don't know them, get yourself there. They sell the Meisters, which is what this car's on. These ones are fully adjustable, so you can change the camber and all that.
Shout out to Rival Sport.
Rival are honestly your boys for mapping, handling, anything like that. But we'll just keep us some B roads, so this is where this car's gonna.
Alright, so guys, stay tuned for this. It's gonna be sick. Scared me, I fucking shot my pants. Fucking hell.
So B roads, people always go Fiesta STs for going on the roads.
Fucking hell.
Obviously in the dry it's even better. Semi-slicks, you can do so much, which is probably why the lines are a bit more cautious, but
fucking hell. Matty, you don't mess about, do you?
Nah, don't mess about, mate.
Fucking hell.
Don't mess about.
You're definitely ragging it, mate. Oh mate, this is wicked. Fucking hell.
Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We're really going to grow the channel this year and we've got some exciting cars lined up. I'm going to tag in Matty and Clayton, the photographer, in the social media in the description down below. So make sure you guys support them as well. And like I said, stay tuned guys. Thank you for watching.